Schema therapy. There are moments when we react instantly, without analysis, without reflection, without conscious choice. A thought appears automatically. I've known this for a long time. The certainty feels solid, unquestionable. But where does that certainty actually come from? In everyday psychology, we might explain it as habit, reflex, conditioning, or stereotype. Yet sometimes the reaction feels deeper than habit. It feels like a script, like an internal algorithm running in the background. This is the core territory of schema therapy, developed by Jeffrey Young. Schema therapy proposes that many of our emotional reactions are shaped by early maladaptive schemas, deeply rooted patterns formed in childhood. These schemas are not just beliefs, they are emotional memories, survival adaptations, and entire life narratives embedded into our perception of reality. Common schemas include, I am not good enough. I will eventually be abandoned. The world is unsafe. Love must be earned. My needs do not matter. These patterns develop early, often as coping mechanisms. If a child experiences inconsistency, criticism, emotional neglect, or instability, the mind constructs a rule to survive. That rule becomes a schema. In childhood, such schemas protect us. In adulthood, they often sabotage us. Imagine being in a relationship with someone who genuinely cares. Objectively, there is no threat. Yet something inside reacts defensively. You withdraw. You criticize. You test. You distance yourself before they can leave. The other person feels confused. You may feel confused as well. The reaction seems irrational, disproportionate, disconnected from present reality. This is how schemas operate. They are emotional time machines. They pull past survival strategies into present relationships. From a psychological perspective, these schemas are connected to basic emotional needs: safety, attachment, autonomy, validation, and realistic limits. When these needs were not consistently met in childhood, the mind built protective interpretations of reality. The problem is not that these interpretations once existed. The problem is that they remain unexamined. Ancient survival mechanisms were useful when danger was frequent and unpredictable. Hypervigilance, suspicion, emotional distancing. These helped survival in unstable environments. But modern life often requires openness, trust, cooperation, and vulnerability. The same defense mechanisms that once ensured survival can now destroy intimacy, professional growth, and emotional stability. Schema therapy focuses on awareness first. You cannot change what you cannot see. The method involves identifying your dominant schemas, understanding where they originated, and observing how they activate in current situations. When a strong emotional reaction arises, the key question becomes, is this reaction proportional to the present moment, or is it echoing the past? Jeffrey Young's approach integrates cognitive therapy, attachment theory, and experiential techniques. It does not simply challenge thoughts intellectually. It encourages re-experiencing and reprocessing early emotional memories in a safe therapeutic environment. The goal is not to erase the past, it is to update it. Schemas are interpretations, not objective facts. For example, if a child repeatedly felt unseen, they may develop the schema, I am invisible, or my needs are unimportant. As an adult, they may choose partners who reinforce this belief, unconsciously repeating the familiar script. The tragedy is not that the world is hostile. The tragedy is that perception filters reality to confirm the old narrative. Schema therapy aims to break that loop. It teaches emotional differentiation, distinguishing between the vulnerable child mode, the punitive parent mode, and the healthy adult mode. Over time, the healthy adult perspective becomes stronger, able to question automatic reactions. Perhaps we are not unhappy because everyone around us is cruel or unreliable. Perhaps our perception is shaped by a schema that once protected us, but now limits us. Changing schemas is difficult because they feel like identity. They have existed for decades, but they are not identity. They are strategies, and strategies can be revised. Awareness leads to reinterpretation. Reinterpretation leads to new behavior. New behavior creates new experience, and new experience slowly rewrites the script. The world may not change, but perception can. And when perception shifts, relationships, choices, and emotional responses shift with it. Schema therapy suggests something both uncomfortable and hopeful. Your life story may not be objective reality. It may be a draft, and drafts can be edited.